Close your eyes. Take yourself back. We are now at 1970. It is Throwback Weekend, Darlington Speedway, here on Yellow Flag TV. I'm your man, Richard Rose, and I'm also up here with future Hall of Famer Jake Little. Jake, how you doing?
Oh my god, I'm doing awesome. This is the one race I've been looking forward to on the schedule. Jelly's, brings me back to 1980s, 1970s with all these throwback paint schemes, and I think it's gonna be a good night tonight.
Yeah, it is. And before we get anything started, I want to say that from me, Jake, producer Pedro, and everybody else at Yellow Flag TV and Oval, we send our heartfelt condolences out to the people that are being affected by Hurricane Harvey right now. And I want you to know, if you're listening, we've got your back. We're going to be there for you. We're going to go ahead and get the national anthem underway.
to Darlington Raceway. Too tough, too tame. The Lady in Black. You know, Richard, how many banged up right sides do you think we're gonna see tonight?
All of them. I tell you, you don't have a racing stripe going down the side of your vehicle on the right hand side. You are not racing. Yeah. What?
Now, I was just gonna say, I'm watching, you know, all these practices. People get in the wall left, right, and knocking off doors off their cars. And, you know, painted driven by Matt McLean. You know, still trying to get his first win of the season. So watch out for him tonight.
Yeah, and there's also another big shakeup happening right now in the points, as Ronald Boggs is a no-show. So, and if I remember correctly, Ronald had to show up tonight and next week to be locked into the playoffs. So he is officially eliminated from the playoffs if we go green without him here tonight.
Yeah, that is
so a
really
guy that's
true.
won a race, and he's not going to have enough races under his belt.
Yeah, that is true. And the drivers are just finishing up practice here, so we're probably about another minute under the practice session. We'll get these people going, drivers going.
A lot of beautiful throwback cars out there.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's a lot of memories happening right here going around this track.
So you got the old Harry Gant paint scheme on the 32 of Andrew Bird. Got the old AC Delco paint scheme throwback for Dale Earnhardt Jr. that he's running this weekend at Darlington. Matt McLean machine. Just take a look at that. The 87 machine of Sam Warren. Shades of Kurt Busch ran the scheme at Daytona a few years ago, and Cole Trickle from Days of Thunder in that city Chevrolet.
Can't ever go wrong with some Days of Thunder.
And you're gonna probably see some temper flare tonight too. So just
these boys are coming out. They're racing for playoffs. I mean, you got this race and Richmond left, and they want to win. They want in.
And I guarantee
we have a lot of names out there from the outside looking in.
And I guarantee you, if you see Matt McLean come down to Matt McLean and Andrew Bird, expect Matt McLean to move Andrew Bird out of the way, going back to New Hampshire just a few weeks ago when Andrew Bird moved Matt McLean out of the way.
Andrew Bird's got a big target on his back. We're going to see how that all comes out tonight.
As they are starting to grid, and we're going to go racing here in the next minute.
Yeah, this is coming down from the management. Mr. Boggs, Ronald Boggs, is officially knocked out of the playoffs, folks. He did not make the race.
Yeah, that's so they're grading up here. So let's go through and get the starting grid going up here. Andrew Bird once again sitting on the pole. Got the Buzz Pole Award once again here at Darlington. John Hinchcliffe second, Kyle Fram third, Patrick Green starts fourth, Andrew Jones fifth, Casey Heschel the Good Golf Hunter in sixth, Matt McLean seventh, Raymond Dolmer eighth, Kyle Trito ninth, and starting 10th is the 42 of Chris James.
Yeah, coming 11th, Sam Niederhelm. 12, Chuck Phillips. 13th, Danny Lowe in his Z-Talk low and order car. 14th, Justin Epperson. 15th, Robert Dudley. 16th, Sam Warren. 17th, Scott Masick. 18th, Tim Hockenbruckenicker. So it's a small field tonight, folks.
You know,
but we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, that's really all you need. You don't really need you really want a big field here, but really don't want that much of a trouble here. As already the 32 car is having connection issues once again.
He's always got issues with this computer. It's like if he's not winning races, his computer's going down on him.
That is true. As it is starting to come down, so maybe he went and unplugged in that Ethernet cable. So as drivers are gonna tighten those belts once more, and we're gonna go racing here.
As they're coming in, the pace car takes that dive down, folks. And I tell you what, going back 1970 Throwback Edition with the oval here at Darlington. As the green flag flies, I'm looking at all these cars just instantly spread out.
Yeah, they're really
Somebody spun their tires, folks.
Either that or, they're just wanting to get some space because they know going into turn one side by side, that's not what they want. You could get contact. As Andrew Bird, no surprise here, are already going to good sizable lead, and he's going to lead the first lap here. 146 laps around this kind of a goose egg shaped Darlington, 1.36 miles here. As he's pulling out to about a 1.2 second lead over John Hinchcliffe, Kyle Fram third, and they're pretty much running right where they started. So,
yeah, these guys, they're going to sit back and they're just going to let it all develop. They are racing for playoffs, but you don't want to be too aggressive at the beginning and cost yourself the race, which might cost you the playoff spot.
That is true. With here, Darlington is really rough on tires. So if you see, don't be surprised, after a few laps, maybe 5-6 laps of a green flag run, don't be surprised.
We got contact! Danny Lowe! Danny Lowe got into Kyle Trito. I don't know if Kyle Trito come down on him or what, but there was contact, which sent Kyle Trito into the wall.
Let's say Danny Lowe, I'm looking at this off of turn 2. Looks like Danny Lowe got loose off of turn 2. He went down. Don't know what went on there. I don't know if he just overdrove it or he just got tight going in and Kyle Trito happened to be there.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, folks. I'll tell you what, while they get this all figured out, let's go and take our first commercial break here for the Darlington race. We'll be right back. I tell you what, folks, we are back here at the Throwback Edition for Darlington, presented by Andrew Paints. It's going to be one of those races. You have people running for playoff. They're going to be fighting for their spots. And as you see, you're going to get loose. It's going to happen. They're not professionals. So with that being said, EOL number 79, Danny Lowe, it is his first of the night. So it's so early in the race that now he's going to be treading on thin ice, because if he causes another accident, now he is thrown out for next week, and that could cost him the playoffs. So we're gonna have to watch how this all just unfolds. And from the looks of it, at the very beginning, Andrew Bird was cruising to victory. We only have 7 laps in, so somebody's going to have to challenge him. Somebody's going to have to stick their nose in there, and somebody's going to have to let him know that they're there. Will it happen this early? Who knows? We're going to have to watch it with you, folks.
Well, if you're Matt McLean, you want to get back at Andrew Bird, you would.
Yeah, that's. And I'm telling you, I mean, Andrew Bird starting first. He picked the top row. Matt McLean's in the 3rd row on the inside, so they're there. As that pace car pulls in, Patrick Green gives Andrew Bird a little bump. He says, "Let's go! Come on! Green flag's out."
Say that 88's looking pretty racy too. He looks like he's wanting to get up there and challenge already.
No, we got him. They're wrecking. They're wrecking. There is no caution yet. I think.
Around. Man.
I think Casey Heschel. Caution is out. I think Casey Heschel was involved.
Yeah.
Casey Heschel was involved.
I'm just jinxing people left and right here.
All I heard was Casey come across and say, "Really?" And
all right, yeah, I'm watching the replay right now. They're .60 of Andrew Jones that appeared before he got on the wall. Find his name here. There you go. Yeah, he's just
and that's one of the strong contenders that I was kind of, I know I'm kind of biased, but we were pulling for him. The number 1 of Casey Heschel. Now he's going to have to go in and use his fast repair for the night. And we're going to see how that kind of works out for him. Beautiful Darrell Waltrip throwback paint scheme for that Pepsi car, though.
It just kind of 64. I don't know if he just felt pressure from behind or if he just wondering. You're really not caring. Yeah, you really. I mean, yeah, we'll just have to watch these guys coming from the back, like Danny Lowe, like Matt McLean, like Andrew Jones. So,
yeah, we got some strong names heading to the back now. It's going to make this race interesting. We're going to see how they kind of get around. And the EOL was given a number 64, Andrew Jones. That is his first of the night.
10 laps, 2 quick cautions. Not too bad, but you know, I'm sure these drivers want to see some long green flag runs. And these long green flag runs, you know, these drivers are really going to have to manage their tires. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, Darlington is so
ruthless,
rough on tires.
Yeah,
you're gonna second to have a second within like 15-20 laps, not even.
Yeah, and you're contending with a very fast leader right now with Andrew Bird, and he's like, "Hey, you're gonna have to catch me. I ain't giving it up."
Yeah, that is for sure.
I mean, we're looking back and looking at just the top 5. Andrew Bird, John Hinchcliffe, Patrick Green, Sam Warren, and then Chris James is rounding out the top 5. You have some people that are very hungry in that group. So if they're going to get their nose in there, if they're going to win this, they're going to have to move Andrew Bird. He's not going to give it to him.
That is for sure. And do you think we have time to try to get in the head of the 32 car?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. Some of these, with all that, it seems like he is getting ready to finish up.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get the one to go too.
So just a quick question for him. Hey, Andrew Bird, Jake Little on the All Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
I'd rather do it that way than
These
have it,
headsets, man, they're 1970s headsets.
I like he's talking to his crew probably, so just trying to get everything situated for this restart. So we'll let him get on that, and he has a race to win. So
Do these people not understand that they have future Hall of Famer Jake Little trying to get in their head?
I think you might be listening to the broadcast.
I'll tell you what, they just got the one to go, folks, so we're going to try to get this thing back racing. The Andrew Paint Schemes Talladega, or Darlington throwback. I don't know why I said Talladega. That's all in my head.
Yeah, man, already a lot of new faces up here. Third position, Patrick Green, he's just lurking there. He's just sitting there. You got Sam Warren, he started in the 16th position, already up to the 4th position. Chris James started 10th up to 5th. And probably the biggest mover of them all, Tim Hagenbruckner started 18th. He's up in the 6th position.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Chris James is running a car right now because I'm drinking Busch right now. So, Busch!
Pace car's going to drop down, and we're going to get the green flag once again. And Andrew Bird is gone. Patrick Green gets a good restart that time.
Patrick Green's looking to the inside as they go into turn 3.
Oh, he's going to be contact.
Oh, contact, yep. They saved it, though. They saved, good save. Oh! Oh, just when we thought we had something going.
As that's going to allow Andrew Bird once again to pull away.
Andrew Bird's looking in his rearview mirror, loving to see that.
Yeah, he already has a 2-second lead over Kyle Fram. Raymond Dormer is up to the 3rd. Sam Warren 4th. Then, Chris James rides in 5th. Tim Hagenbruckner is 6th position.
Yeah, and Tim Hagenbruckner come off that corner, and I seen the side of his car. It was like he was on a dirt track. What a save.
Yeah, he has the famed Good Wrench paint scheme on his car, so boarding the late Dale Earnhardt here at Darlington, so trying to see if the lady in black will hit the victory here tonight, but once again, they're just
Patrick Green's into the wall coming off of 2. He saved it, but he hit that wall hard.
Right. Yeah, he's just driving that thing. He's wanting to get back up there because he knows he has a car to get up there.
And this is just coming down from Oval Management. The number 27 of Chuck Phillips and the number 70 of Raymond Dormer locked into the playoffs. So we will be seeing them in 2 weeks. Racing for that title. Oh! Patrick Green's into the wall again. Patrick Green is painting that wall. I don't think he has the right side of his car left.
Now it's just a case of trying to get everything he can.
Well, I tell you what, he's using that wall as his brakes because he's hitting it hard.
That is for sure. And, they're almost everyone out here is probably just sliding around. We are 17 laps on the, probably really like 10, 11 laps on these tires, but even just 10 laps on these tires, car just handles poorly on 10-lap tires here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, and when you're racing as hard as somebody like Patrick Green, you're going to wear those tires out quick.
He's looking to the inside of 42 Chris James. Chris James is going to pull the crossover move on him, but he's going to complete the pass off the turn 4.
You're even going back here. The 55 of Sam Niederhelm and look like the 49. No, 55 and I'm trying to catch the other number. 64 of Andrew Jones. They were into it back here, beating and banging. When I came into it, Andrew Jones was all the way on the bottom. It's just crazy.
And the 8's in the wall once again going into turn 1. he must have a tire going down or something. As the 42 car, as they make slight contact, according to Nate,
Yeah.
the wall once again.
I'm going through the field watching most of these cars, and I think every single one of them has hit the wall since I've been watching them. These guys are pushing their cars to the limit tonight.
So, yeah, there's something wrong with that 8 car. He's going backward.
Andrew Bird, I mean, I think I see him making a margarita inside his car. He's having a good time.
But you know that, that 57 of Kyle Fram really isn't losing any time. He's actually gaining on the 32 car a little bit each lap.
That's something you're going to have to watch. We also got to look back in here. He is 12 seconds behind right now, but Matt McLean sitting in the top 5.
Hey, after that early wreck, he's already back up to the 5th position. And he has fresher tires than Andrew Bird. And the
Yellow is out. Caution's out. We got a wreck in turn 3. We got smoky cars everywhere. There's smoke everywhere, folks. So I tell you what, like back in the 1970s, we're going to take a smoke break too. We'll be back with Andrew Paint's Darlington Throwback.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Andrew Paint's Throwback at Darlington Raceway. My name is Jake Little. Alongside with me, as always, Rick Rose. We're under caution once again. The 08 car and the 08 of Kyle Trito, and the 1 car of
and the EOL does go to the number 1 of Casey Heschel. That is his first of the night. So they had a little bit of connection. We're going to see how it all plays out. I mean, this tightens the field back up. So if somebody's going to have something for Andrew Bird, it's going to have to happen now.
Yeah, that is true, as we have some cars going to take the wave around here. The 27 of Chuck Phillips.
Yeah, Casey Heschel is in the pits. So.
Yeah. I think he might be done for the night. He already took his fast repair.
I think he's coming back out. So he was just getting his damage repaired. So yeah, we're looking at. I mean, right now, uh, I mean, Andrew Bird sitting first. Robert Dudley is sitting second. Kyle Frame third. Andrew Jones fourth. Raymond Dormer fifth. Coming in sixth, Matt McClain seventh. Sam Niederhelm. Scott Masick. Okay, it just updated. So that's all wrong, folks. I'm going back to my pushed light.
No,
I was trying to give you guys a top 10 update. And Robert Dudley's still up there. He's in the 10th. Coming in at 9th, Scott Masick. Danny Lowe is sitting 8th. 7th, John Henschel. Tom Huckenbrucker. I can't ever pronounce his name. I'm sorry, folks. 6th. Coming to 5th, Chris James. Matt McClain is 4th. Raymond Dormer 3rd. Kyle Frame 2nd. And Andrew Bird is sitting 1st. As the lights are out, as the pace car is going into turn 3, we're going to go back to a little bit of racing here at the Andrew Paint Throwback at Darlington. Pace car's in. Green flag's out. Andrew Bird's gone. What else is new?
But you notice how he has not been getting much of a jump as he had, but Kyle Fram kind of timed that restart.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If somebody can figure him out, if they can figure him out, it could be dangerous for Andrew Bird.
Yeah, I mean, just before that last caution game out, Kyle Fram was gaining on the 32 car, so watch out for that 57 car, maybe to steal one here.
Yeah, and I'm watching that number 88 Matt McClain come up through the field. He's looking, and I'm hearing beating and banging in the back. There's just all we hear in our headsets is cars crumpling and just hitting the walls, and that's these people are racing their cars to the limits, folks.
And a 57 had gotten the wall there, but maybe not. It looked like he had gotten the wall. That 57 car looks clean. I tell you, that 70 car, Raymond Dormer, he has speed. He gets loose.
Whoa! Yeah!
Will he save it? No,
curse,
he inside wall.
The curse of Jake Little hits again, folks.
And I'm trying to see if he has any damage. He has some left rear damage. You know what? Where's the duct tape? Man, I've been just jinxing people left and right lately. And I'm talking about how good of a run he's having, and what happens? He gets loose and...
Oh, he's into the wall again. Raymond Dormer is all over the place now. That just screwed his car up. He fell back all the way to 10th, folks. Just like that.
I'm going to say on the broadcast, but
Jake's afraid to talk now, folks. So
yeah,
I think everybody in the race is hoping he starts talking about Andrew Bird anytime soon, because Andrew Bird is pulling away.
Just
Matt McClain's into the wall.
I didn't say anything about him, so he's good on that.
These guys, I mean, they're just, I don't know, they're pushing their cars to the edge, and it's too far sometimes.
Matt McClain, he really wants to get up there and move that 32 car out of the way, just like 32 did to him at New Hampshire.
Yeah, that was quite the moment. I mean, he straight up told him, "I got you."
Yep.
I'm back here watching Danny Lowe and Chris James battle it out as Danny Lowe gets sideways. We're throwing curses all over the place, folks. We're like Oprah Winfrey in here. You get a curse. You get a curse. Everybody gets a curse. And the field has kind of spread out, so it's one of those ones. I mean, Sam Warren is back here with Andrew Jones as they're beating and banging off the wall.
That is true. I'm probably going to regret saying this, but Matt McLean, he's staying pretty even. He's not gaining or losing time against Andrew Bird. He is driving that wood. He'll loose off of every corner.
We're going to go here. We're going to watch Andrew Bird try to outrun Matt McLean. Or Matt McLean try to catch Andrew Bird. Whatever way you want to look at it.
As we have a battle heating up, oh, never mind. I take that back. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, the battle heating up, sorry, for the third position in the 57 Kyle Fram. And
yeah, Kyle Fram has a little bit of damage on that car, as you guys can see. So John Hitchcliffe is trying to battle him for that third spot. He's like, you know what? I like fourth, but I like third better. Let me have it, my son. It is so hard to pass at this track, though, as you can tell. I mean, you gotta be there. You gotta hope they screw up. You gotta hope you get the run going into the corner. Caution is out. So Records on backstretch. There is smoke everywhere, folks.
The 49 cars involved. 2 car.
Cars everywhere. It's like a demolition derby out there, folks. Well, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's take a pee break now. We will be back here at the Andrew Bird Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington in just a few moments.
The 2 car just got loose coming off the corner. And I'm trying to see where the 49 car was involved. Robert Dudley and Justin Epperson.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin, co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com, and you can catch me and my co-host Molly Spence live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We talk about all topics, be it paranormal, cryptozoology, aliens, UFOs, abductions, oh good lord, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Oval Racing Series. You're listening to Kevin, the co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. You can catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com, where me and my co-host, Molly Spence, we cover all topics from paranormal, true crime, alternate history, healing, spirituality. I mean, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, we try to cover the gamut of all things. You can listen to us again live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the race and see if my car, driven by Danny Lowe, is winning.
Myself. And we are back here at the Andrew Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington. We've had an exciting race. 3 cautions. Lots of exciting racing. Andrew Bird just saying, come find me if you can. He's playing hide and seek. He's getting that far ahead, folks. So, we have a whole bunch of stuff happening on the track. People are wrecking under caution, folks. They are wrecking under caution. These guys they're pushing for this playoff so hard, they're willing to take each other out under caution. It's happening, folks.
Oh my!
But I am also here. I'm still, with me still is future Hall of Famer Jake Little. He is on his cell phone now, folks. Dedication.
Yeah. Yeah. Andrew Bird. No, Patrick Green's the leader now. So just trying something different. But I really think those new tires will prevail on the 32 car.
We're gonna have to watch it this restart now. I mean, now that Andrew Bird is throwing a curveball and putting himself in third, we're gonna have to watch it here, folks. It's Tim. Oh, Tim almost took off and caused a whole bunch, but he kind of held off.
Watch
Green flag is out.
Green flag's out.
Folks, now this is something we're gonna have to watch. Is what can Andrew Bird do in dirty air? Is he gonna be as fast when he has people in front of him?
Say he gets right back into third, but he's gonna go down to second, but below Tim Hagenbergner. With them is gonna be, I believe that's the 5 car. John Hinchcliffe coming right with them.
Yeah, Hinchcliffe says,
Green,
hey, wait.
But 32 car, here he comes, Andrew Bird. He's gonna go for the lead. He's probably gonna get it coming off turn 2.
I don't see it happen. I see Patrick Green being a leader coming off turn 2. I told you, folks, it happened.
Here comes. Going into turn 3. Here comes Andrew Bird, but can Patrick Green keep it? No, those new tires prevail. Now, Andrew Bird's is going to start pulling away.
Well, folks, at least we got a half a lap of racing with a new leader.
Here comes the 5 car, John Hinchcliffe.
Oh, Patrick Green's in the wall! He is spinning out, folks! He's in the wall! Oh, God! Oh, my God, I hope he's alive, folks.
He gets the car rolling.
Oh, my Lord, please tell me he's alive. He hit that wall hard.
Find a loose condition all night does not help that he did not take any tires under that caution. Just trying to get everything he can under this.
I'm just happy he's speaking, folks. The way he hit that wall.
That was a pretty hard hit going in the inside wall for the 8 car.
And Andrew Bird just pulled a I gotcha. He acted like he was pitting, folks. And Tim Hockenberg there fell for it. So they're coming down from the management right now, though. Yeah, okay. The EOL to the number 8, Patrick Green. It's his first of the night.
But I don't think Hockenberg pit under that last caution either, did he?
I don't think he did.
And Richard, you want to know how old the laser scan on this track is?
How old is it?
It said it had the NASCAR Nationwide Series with the ESPN under it.
Wait, now what?
On the front stretch by the start finish line, it says ESPN.
Wow.
NASCAR has not been on ESPN for years.
What iRace, you need to get your crap together. But I tell you what, they gave us Sunset.
Yeah, that is true. So we're gonna.
I get to watch the sunset from the pits. I have never noticed that. Now I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, if they come across their finish line, go on. So, but Matt McLean, he's found his way back up to the third position. So Matt McLean, he's looking pretty racy here tonight.
I see Fox Sports.
Yeah, well, you're not good enough. Well, I didn't say that. All right,
Oh,
so I mean,
ESPN, it's right there. Okay, I see ESPN, folks. I have seen the light. It does say ESPN.
Anyway, so you got the old Harry Ganna leading the race. And you got Dale Jr. running third.
So here we go. There's something else that's kind of coming through. I mean, we talked about this a little bit earlier. But, so Patrick Green gets the EOL the first of the night. All right, if he gets one more EOL, he's suspended per the rules, and the championship is over. Done. Fin for him. So he's got to watch what he does.
I really think, about half these cars on the lead lap came down the pit road, so it'll be interesting to see if maybe a few lap fresher tires can prevail here. But as they're getting the one to go here, if Matt McLean can stick with Andrew Bird going into turn 1, I believe we're going to have a new leader going into turn 3, coming on turn 4 next time by.
Folks, he called it right here. We're going to see what happens. But no, look at this. Who's sitting fourth right now?
Let me guess.
Danny Lowe.
Danny Lowe's in the 4th position. Someone I was going to say, one thing I've noticed about Andrew Bird, when he gets to the restart, he is below, he's kind of on the apron getting that restart. He's getting all that grip off the apron. That's how he's not on the track. He's below the dotted white line.
We're going to have to see how he does this, folks. We're going to be watching him. That number 32 skull car right there.
Yeah, if you watch him here, he's pretty much on the apron, the first group on the apron, his left side tires. So he can get that grip going, and he's gone.
Yeah, I see it.
He just gets that grip and it's gone.
That, we just broke, we just showed what he was doing. So I hope pit crews are watching. As they're into the wall. Oh, Matt McLean slams the wall, folks.
That's right. He keeps going, but...
Whoa! Tim Hockenbruckner sideways again. I tell you what, that boy doesn't have a calling here at Monster Cup. He's got one at the 410 Sprints. The way he's been wheeling that car around this track.
That is very true. Yeah, hey, say his last name like 10 times fast.
Yeah, anyways, Andrew Bird is in first, folks. I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Hey,
you know how the 88 had that little squirm coming off of turn 2 last time by?
Yeah.
He's already starting to catch up to second place.
I'm telling you, that boy, he needs to knock that rear end a little bit. They're wrecking on coming out of that corner, though. I see 2 cars around. No caution? Was I seeing things?
I think you're seeing things. Hold on.
But hey, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So the number 55, Sam Niederhelm, he is a bubble driver right now. He's fighting for the playoffs, but he's also fighting connection issues. So we have some stuff happening here.
Andrew Bird, he's not pulling out as far as he hopes. He's only about 0.8 of a second ahead of the 5 of John Hinchcliffe. John Hinchcliffe is staying right with him within a second. But say, how good is, a lot of people say, Age Bird, yeah, he's good, but he's not going to win the championship. I think you're wrong. If he doesn't have any connection issues from here on out, he is going to be the one to beat for this championship.
I'm calling it here. Connection issues causes him the championship.
Well, you heard it there, folks. Richard Rose is saying the Age Bird will not win the championship this year.
We have some dark horses sitting. Caution is out. They are wrecking on the backstretch.
There's smoke everywhere.
Patrick Green's involved. I think he's not only racing that Miller High Life car, he's been dipping this in that Miller High Life, folks.
We got 11 cars on the lead lap. How many do you think will come in? Think all of them will come in? Half of them will come in? What do you think?
I don't think you're going to see the top 4 come in. I think after that, it's all fair game.
Yeah, and look, a guy we've not been talking a lot about. Look who's up in the 4th position.
And he's like, oh man, he's talking about me. Danny Lowe? No, Chuck Phillips.
Yeah, Chuck Phillips. As they're coming
folks,
in.
So here we go. This is what we spoke about, all right? We spoke about this like maybe 15 minutes ago, if that. So Patrick Green was on his first EWL of the night. Per oval rules, if you have 2 EOLs in a night for causing cautions, you are booted from the server and suspended 1 race. Patrick Green, the number 8, was just disqualified. Second for the night. He's done. He's also done for the playoffs.
Not the best time for that for him for sure, but as we got a great battle off pit road, as Age Bird once again is going to take it.
I would be livid. Livid. I am so livid I gotta go to the bathroom. So we'll be right back here at the Andrew Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington. We're gonna watch this beautiful commercial, probably from my favorite duck calls. Quack quack.
are double filed up, getting the restart this time. Kyle Fram is the leader. He chose the outside, Andrew Bird to the inside, restarting second. So it should be interesting to see. First time we've seen a leader on the outside. So, but I really think Andrew Bird, he's going to be able to stay with them and get the lead off of turn 2.
Yeah, it's, I want to say they're going to be able to hang with him, but we're going to have to find out here. As Andrew Bird's got his tires underneath that first groove.
Remember, Kyle
He's
Fram,
going to take, Kyle Frame, ooh. Ooh. Kyle Frame got a little nice jump there.
Look at Matt McLean. He's come to the outside of the 32 machine. He's going to have the preferred line.
Folks, this could get ugly
Matt
quick.
McLean get the lead. Here comes John Hinchcliffe.
Whoa! John Hinchcliffe gets loose, saves it. What a save, folks. But I tell you what, Andrew Bird, there's something that this fourth port of context just kind of puckered up.
But Matt McLean, he has the fresher tires over 57 Kyle Fram. He'll be able to get off the corner a lot more. He's better. He's getting up the inside off the outside turn 2.
Oh, yeah, they're almost into each other. Kyle Fram, he's racing them for that. He does not want to give it up.
Careful here. He has the fresh tires, like I've been saying. Can't quite get it done. Here, the 5 and the 32 car are catching up to him. So if he's going to get by this 57, it's going to have to be right now.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, you keep battling for position, everybody else is going to come up. So, Kyle Frame's into the wall.
Matt McLean's going to go to the outside.
John Hinchcliffe is looking there with him. Oh, he kind of squeezed him. Squeezed him. Caution is out.
That was a pass.
Just when it was getting good. I have no idea what happened.
I did not think he was going to have enough room getting through there.
I tell you what, I think I seen him in his car spitting in his hand and rubbing the side of the car. he was going to make it work.
I'm going to have to go back and...
And they're coming in the pit, it looks like. Oh, Matt McLean says, nah, I'm not going to pit. He leaves Kyle Fram high and dry. Oh, that was nasty.
He saw a hole and he went for it.
Yeah, it's just coming down from Oval Management. EOL, number 2, Justin Epperson. First of the night. And if you're just tuning in, EOL is end of the line. You cause a wreck, you go to the end of the line.
So, as soon as Matt McLean was trying to get to that outside and get by him, Kyle Fram was coming up. You would not see me do a move like that. I'm not that smooth. But Matt McLean's the leader. John Hinchcliffe rides second. Andrew Bird third. After falling back to fourth, Kyle Trito rebounded to a fourth place. Sam Warren's up to fifth. So, and it's been an eventful one, huh, Richard? As they're coming here to the 2 degree.
We have smoke everywhere on the track, folks. It's just the effects of racing here at Darlington, the track that is titled Too Tough to Tame.
One thing we've really not been mentioning all that much, it is a one-group racetrack. Pretty much a one-group racetrack. Notice there really isn't a lot of passing opportunities here. So you really got to get them when you're all bunched up.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah, if you fall back and have fresher tires, you will get by, but it's so hard to pass here. So if you get single file, and wherever you're running is probably where you'll be running for that whole run.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're hoping that the guy in front of you makes a mistake, and he makes that mistake, but it doesn't take you out in the process.
And it's true. We stressed on how long this winless streak for Matt McLean is, coming at Dover last year, which was his first career win, I believe. Right, Richard?
I believe it was, yes.
And still Siegeling looking for his second career win, and he's going to take the outside. Saw what Kyle Fram did, and he's going to try to do it.
Kyle Fram has been kind of watching Andrew Bird. We're going to see what happens here.
Yeah, Andrew Bird, he's going to restart in the third position, but you have new players. He's rebounding real nicely. So Tim Hagenbruckner, he's riding up there. Raymond Dormar, he's recovering nicely up in seventh.
Yeah. We've got a lot of contenders that are showing up late in the race.
That's true. And Andrew Jones, he fell a lap down. Now he's the last car on the lead lap in I believe that's the 12th position.
I tell you what, we're just going to have to watch how it all unfolds. Turn 3 right now. Crusting into turn 4. Pace cars down. Here they go. You feel the rubble. Calm before the storm. The green flag's out. Matt McLean takes off. So what we're seeing right now is Kyle Fram cannot replicate what Andrew Bird was doing, and that is holding Andrew Bird up.
Matt McLean did that perfectly. He knew the 5 car wasn't going to get a good restart.
Whoa! Yeah, Andrew Bird's in it. Oh! Caution is out.
You know, I really got to stop talking about people.
I don't think folks understand how much this changes the race. I mean, Andrew Bird was just involved in a wreck.
This changes everything. And I'm going to go take a look back on this
I tell you what, we're all going to look at the replays. We're going to get this figured out. But while we're doing this, we're going to let you go ahead and take a break and see those sexy bearded guys from the duck calls. So we'll be back here at the Engine Paint Schemes Darlington Throwback soon.
Hey everybody, do you like a good ghost story? How about an alien abduction story? How about spiritual healing? Do angels really exist? Can people be possessed by demons? Are artifacts really possessed by spirits of the dead? Hey, do Ouija boards really work? Or are conspiracy theories true? You can find out every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central by listening to The Buzz, co-hosted by me and my co-host Molly Spence. We're live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. Now, let's get back to the race and see if our car, the Buzz car number 79, driven by Danny Lowe, let's watch it win. Hey everybody, do you like a...
So, folks, we are back here at the Oval Racing Simple Man Game Call Cup Series Throwback at Darlington with the Andrew Paint scheme. And the EUL was given to the number 5, John Hinchcliffe, the first of the night. Folks, you don't know how much of a game changer this is. As we're waiting for the cars, they're coming down the backstretch right now. The top 5 sitting, Matt McLean, Kyle Trito, Tim Hockeyberkener, Sam Warren, and Chris James. Even with Raymond Dorman sitting up there. Folks, this is going to shake out to be one heck of a race as they're going into turn 3. Coming into turn 4. Pace cars down. And the green flag's out. Matt McLean, gone. See ya.
Yeah, 14. Looks like he might get to the outside of the 08 car going into turn 1. 08's gonna pull away.
It looked like Tim kind of stayed back a bit. And I don't know if he's scared of what's gonna happen or what. Car into the wall! Car spinning! Justin Epperson!
And I believe that's gonna be Justin Epperson's second of the night.
Caution is back out, folks.
And you know what they say? Cautions breed cautions. And that's going to help Andrew Bird as he's going to get one of his 2 laps back, I believe. Because he is in front of Casey Heschel.
Yeah, and that's one thing we were kind of watching was Andrew Bird back here sitting in the 12th spot. If all works out, he will get the lucky dog. He does get the lucky dog. So Andrew Bird is going to get one of his laps back. He is minus 2 laps right now.
First car 1 lap down. We only have 11 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah.
But it was a relatively small field here tonight. So, we're going to set it up once again. As right now, Matt McLean wants to still leading. Kyle Trico second.
Am I hearing this right? Justin Epperson, second EOL of the night.
Yes.
Just qualified. I'm surprised we didn't see this last week. 2 weeks ago at Bristol. I don't think we saw anyone disqualified, did we? Yeah, no, we didn't. And that's the thing. I mean, that just proves how tough this track is. And it's just coming down. Okay, yes, okay. Yeah, EOL, number 2, Justin Epperson, second of the night. He's done, folks.
If you guys didn't tune in, last week was an off week. 2 weeks ago, we hit the half-mile Bristol Motor Speedway where Jordan Beck picked up his first win of the season. So I believe that locked him in the playoffs.
And I think tonight we're going to have a new first-time winner.
If Matt McLean can pull this win off,
I'm not even talking him. I'm telling you right now, if Tim Hockeyberkener can figure out what he's doing wrong, coming off those corners to where he's getting sideways, this kid is fast.
Oh, for sure.
I think that is the one that I'm going to be watching myself.
Let's see who's coming down pit road here. Some people come down. As you got Andrew Jones. Looks like he's the only one on the lead lap that came down pit road. He really didn't have much to lose. He's sitting 11th. First car 1 lap down. So let's go and set the field here for you. Matt McLean still your leader. Kyle Trito 2nd. Tim Hagenbergner 3rd. Sam Warren 4th. Chris James 5th. Kyle Framson 6th. Danny Lowe sitting 7th. John Hinchcliffe 8th. Raymond Dormar 9th. Chuck Phillips 10th. Andrew Jones 11th. Andrew Bird's the first car 1 lap down in 12th. 2 laps down is Casey Heschel in 13th. 4 laps down is Sam Niederhelm. And you got Justin Epperson sitting 15th, which he is no longer in this race. Robert Dudley sitting 12 laps down at 16th. Patrick Green no longer in this race, 17th, 19 laps down. Scott Masick sitting on pit road, 34 laps down, 18th. So
as that pace car gets that 1 to go, I'm going to tell you what, folks. Here is something that you got to watch, all right? So, it's kind of early right now. But if Kyle Trito, Tim Hockenbergner, Warren, or James, so we have Sam Warren or Chris James win, they are locked into the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's something you got to watch. And if you're looking at right now, Warren is sitting 4th. Tim Hockenbergner sitting 3rd. You have Kyle Fram sitting 6th. You have Danny Lowe back up there in 7th. It's going to happen, folks, as they're going into turn 3. We're going to see some racing. I know that's what you came to watch.
And we're going to have 68 laps to go here, so it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, so grab that computer chair, put that lever down, because that green flag is fixing to come out as Matt McLean hits that gas pedal. It says see ya.
He is gone once again.
He is getting those jumps, folks. But Sam Warren got a jump with him.
That is for sure the 87 car. As he's got the preferred line here, coming out of turn 2. And he's got it.
Car into the wall.
08 car, I believe that was.
Yeah.
08.
Kyle Trito hit that wall hard. I'm going to tell you what, he got a back readjustment there. Because he hit that thing hard. And Tim, I'm glad Tim stayed back.
Which I think that was a good thing on his part.
It was a good thing because he didn't get caught up in anything. But then again, you're looking at it, Chris James is catching him. Kyle Trito is all over the place, though. John Hinchcliffe into the wall. He's spinning. He's backwards. Caution is out.
Kyle Fram's involved.
All I seen was John Hinchcliffe get into the wall, and then he was backwards.
No, I think it was the, watching the replay, it was the 57 that got on the wall.
Yeah, Kyle Frame did catch him.
And then Danny Lowe was involved. And he missed that wall. Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. And guess who just barely gets by? And guess who gets the lucky dog once again and gets back on?
Andrew Bird. Andrew Bird's back, folks. What kind of I'm looking at it, and Danny Lowe was caught in it. How much damage did he catch, though? Because if you look at it,
yep. Go ahead.
He did catch the wall with his rear end. So, but you don't need your rear end at Darlington. You can do it. Just put your into it. We're gonna go ahead and go to break before this gets out of hand, folks. We're here at the Andrew Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington. It's too tough to tame. They're proving it tonight. We'll be back after these messages.
How about an alien abduction story? How about spiritual healing? Do angels really exist? Can people be possessed by demons? Are artifacts really possessed by spirits of the dead? Hey, do Ouija boards really work? Or are conspiracy theories true? You can find out every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central by listening to The Buzz, co-hosted by me and my co-host Molly Spence. We're live.
God. Hey, folks, we're back here at the Throwback in Darlington. Too tough to tame, and it has proven to be too tough to tame. We've had, like 7 cautions? Is 7? 10 cautions. So I was trying to underplay it, but now we're just going to go with the right number. So yeah, 10 cautions, folks. 7 if you really count them. But we got a lot of stuff happening right here. As we got Sam Warren and Matt McLean up front right now. We're going to watch how this restart happens as that pace car goes in. Sam Warren's giving it a little and Matt McLean says, I'm gone! So... There's a lot of game changers happening right up here at the front. And we just got to hope for a long green flag race.
Yeah, that... Much like that 32 car on those restarts, the leader gets out to a pretty good start. I'm going to be watching this Andrew Bird machine as he's sitting in the 7th position in traffic, and this is the furthest he's been back. So, as he's...
But we've noticed tonight that he gets into traffic and he's not as fast.
Oh, he's...
As I'm saying that, he's running the bottom line and he's just waving to people as he's going past. Like, bye. Bye. See ya.
Well, no, he's the one I'm watching right now.
You're even looking all the way back here to the 12th position as Casey Heschel is hoping that there's at least 2 more cautions that can put him back up here in contention.
That's true. And Casey's not had the best of night. He had a good qualifying run, and he was texting Richard earlier saying, I have a legitimate shot at winning this race.
Yeah.
No, but
he did tell me that as we were interviewing him for our pre-race stuff. I kind of spoke to him offline, and he said, I can win this race. But we're looking at Matt McLean as he's pulled away at almost 2 seconds, folks. That clean air is helping these drivers out. You get out there in front. Kyle frames into the wall. Kyle frames sideways. Can he save it? Good save by Kyle Frame. Or Kyle Trito, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Kyle Frame. Kyle Trito hit the wall.
We got a new second place.
That puts Raymond Dormer, the truck driver from Florida, folks.
Running that.
But look in the 4th, who is challenging for 3rd right now. The number 32, Skull. Gant, Andrew Bird.
Say Kyle Trito goes, I want this 3rd place. If you want it, you're going to have to wreck me. But don't.
Andrew Bird has been known to move you. I mean, he's already locked in. He's got this. He's in the playoffs.
But
he wants to win. He wants to keep winning as much as possible.
No. He wants those bonus points. As he's going to get a good run going on Kyle Trito coming off turn 4.
Yeah, he got that
He's
position.
gonna clear him. Yeah, he's gonna clear him.
Yeah, he got that 3rd position.
But he's
And
up
now, you know, as your Matt McLean, you know your beef with Andrew Bird. You know Andrew Bird's coming quick. At what point do you start hearing the Jaws theme track in your head,
right now.
knowing that this number 32 is full steam ahead?
As soon as he passes that 2nd place car. Last time he was 5.2, this time he's 5.1 seconds behind the leader. So, still a long ways to go, but if, you know...
He's going to put that pressure on Raymond Dormer. And look at this. I'm not saying anything, all right? I'm not taking anything away from Raymond Dormer. But Andrew Bird just passed him like he was sitting still.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I can't even wrap my head around it, folks. So now we're looking at this where Andrew Bird is 5.2 seconds behind the leader, Matt McLean. So Matt McLean is just trying to put the steady laps out. Andrew Bird, how much is he hoping for a caution right now? Or do you think he's going to be able to reel him in?
You know, he might be able to reel him in, but I think he kind of used up all of his tires because obviously he came down pit road under that when he got the lucky dog. But I honestly think he might have used up all of his tires trying to get by all those slower cars, but he's trying to close in. He's just at 5 seconds right now.
Yeah, so that's one thing you're failing to realize here, Jake Little, is that Andrew Bird has 24 lap pressure tires. I can't act like I know that. The producer just told us that in our ear.
Yes, quit taking credit over there, Rich.
I have to try to do something around here. I'm just the guy that drinks beers and calls these races for you. But we're looking at it. All right, so when I was speaking last time, 5.2 seconds, and now it's 4.8. Yes, what? How many laps to go? 40...
I don't know, 40, 48.
Can he catch him? That is the question. That's one thing we are watching right now. It looks like these cars have settled in, and they're going to the end of the race now.
I think he can. You know, I'm looking at lap times, and you know, Matt McLean was just a little bit slower than Andrew Bird. They're running about even lap times, so as we got, you know, 49 laps to go here.
Yeah, and we're not trying to take anything else away from the other drivers, but this is something that we've been watching develop most of the season, was the feud between Matt McLean and Andrew Bird, and now this.
You know, the interval's back up to 5 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm looking at track times, and it looks like the 88 is just a little quicker, just a tiny bit quicker than the number 32.
But the 32 just gained about 7/10 on him that
And
lap.
then that lap that happened.
But he was also trying to get by that lap car too I believe that was the 42 car.
But we have watched a second and a half drop off this time within like 4 laps.
That is true, and Darlington will do that to you on your tires. So Andrew Bird is gaining on him.
I mean, is Andrew Bird trying to save gas? Is he trying to save tires?
Now, that's another thing is we got 47 laps to go. I don't know. I think if it comes down to anything, some guys might come in, take tires, hope for the best, hope for a caution, whatever. I'm not up to that, but if it comes down to that, I think they have to try to save as much fuel as possible.
I ain't trying to say nothing. I ain't trying to jinx nothing. But Andrew Bird's down to 3.5 seconds now.
I think those newer tires are through the center of the corner trying to come in.
He's catching them, folks. We are going to have a race within the next 10 laps. I give it 10 laps. Mark my words.
See, he gained just about a tenth on him that time. Down to 3.6 seconds. And just, this reminded me back a few weeks ago at New Hampshire. Matt McLean's out in front on older tires, at the end of the race. And now you have a hard-charging Andrew Bird coming with fresh tires. And we got someone smoking.
Yeah, smoked big time.
Can't quite tell who
Somebody
that is.
blew their motor.
Chuck Phillips. No, 14 to Tim Hockey.
Yeah, that was Tim Hockeyberkner. You hope that he didn't lay any oil down that Matt McLean's going to find.
Well, we'll find out sooner or later. Turn one, he's catching a slow car. I believe that's the 40. I believe that's what the 42 car right in front of him of Chris James.
Chris James, Bush.
Now the lead's down to 3.1 seconds.
And
So
he's trying to get
is
around Chris James right now, so that's going to slow him up a bit.
And Chris James is not letting him by.
Yeah, Chris James won. He's going to fight him for position. I'm sorry, folks, but it's playoff racing time. He's going to give him a little bit of room, but he's not going to make it easy.
Down to 2.9 seconds now for the lead.
And it's only been 3 laps.
Yeah, he's really
I'm telling you, folks. He's going to catch him. Stick with us. It's going to happen. If you love racing, if you love heart racing, just action, it's going to happen here, folks. Just give us some time. Let it develop.
He gained a second on that lap. That second, trying to get around the 42 car cost Matt McLean a second. Now, will Andrew Bird have that same issue with the 42? Will the 42 hold up? And they
Caution is out.
See where that happened here.
Well, hey. Andrew Bird needed a Sam Warren. Yeah, Sam Warren plays.
Yeah, it looked like I'm looking at the replay now off of turn 2. Kyle Trito just got tight, came down, and 87 happened to be there.
I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and take our last commercial break, probably. You never know, but we will be back here at the Andrew Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington, presented by the Simple Man Game Call Cup Series.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Oval Racing Series. You're listening to Kevin, the co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. You can catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com, where me and my co-host, Molly Spence, we cover all topics from paranormal, true crime, alternate history, healing, spirituality. I mean, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, we try to cover the gamut of all things. You can listen to us again live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the race and see if my car, driven by Danny Lowe, is winning. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Oval Racing Series. You're listening to Kevin, the co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. You can catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com, where me and my co-host, Molly Spence, Hey, everybody. This is Kevin, co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. And you can catch me and my co-host, Molly Spence, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We talk about all topics, be it paranormal, cryptozoology, aliens, UFOs, abductions. Oh, good Lord. We cover it all. even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Hey everybody, this is Kevin, co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. And you can catch me and my co-host Molly Spence live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We talk about all topics, be it paranormal, cryptozoology, aliens, UFOs, abductions. Oh, good Lord, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Hey.
And we are back at Darlington. My name is Jake Little. If you're just joining in, Rick Rose is with me once again. And we're going to have a race here. Andrew Bird coming from 2 laps down, rebounded into the 2nd position with only one person, one car, standing in between him and victory lane for the 8th time this season.
Yeah. The number 8, Kyle Trito, first of the night. So...
And if you're just joining us, there's 9 cars on the lead lap. It was a small field tonight, not as big as every other week, but hey, only 9 cars on the lead lap, like I just said. So that just shows you how tough this track is to drive. It looks like we just got the one to go.
And I tell you what, the number 1 at Casey Eschel is now a lap down. He's gotten 1 lap back. So now he's going to be fighting the number 87 of Sam Wall for position in hopes of another caution. If that can happen, that would put him in the top 10. Something to watch. Danny Lowe, knock on wood, is running into 5th right now.
But it's going to come down to that 88 and that 32. So...
Folks, yeah, this has been ramping up for a few weeks. We're going to see how this is all going to play out, folks, because they're right next to each other. They're going to be getting and going. Andrew Bird, Matt McLean, pace cars off. Too tough to tame. Darlington, let's go. Green flag. Matt McLean gets a jump. But what we've all been seeing is Andrew Bird coming out of 2 with a head of steam. See how that works out here.
He's coming. I don't know, that the 88 car, he's hoping he can keep that 32 behind him, and it's just...
So, let's do this. All right. A little bit of situational thing. Andrew Bird catches Matt McLean. Does he move him out of his way? Or does he just kind of wait for him to make a mistake? Do we see drama, or do we see polite Andrew Bird?
I hate to say it. Only way he's going to get around that 88 car is if he forces him into a mistake, or if he moves him. The 88, he's not going to just move out of Andrew Bird's way. Andrew Bird is locked into the playoffs. Matt McLean, if he wins, he's locked in. So expect.
Matt McLean's racing for a spot, is what you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. Matt McLean's already locked in.
I was going to say, I thought he was. I thought he had already.
Yeah. Sorry. That's my fault. He's locked into the playoffs. But he still wants that win.
Okay, he wants a competitor. Him and Andrew Bird have a heated past. And for what I'm seeing, and I'm even looking, it looks like Matt McLean's holding his own. Looks like he's pulling away a little bit.
That is true. As while we're talking about, as he gets a little loose off turn 2, is Andrew Bird, he's going to close in a little bit. Is there smoke going into turn 3?
Yeah, I couldn't catch the car.
But as we're talking about being locked
Tim
in,
Hockenbergner.
yeah. Andrew Bird's locked in. Brian Hartford, Matt McLean, Kyle Fram, Josh Sturgill. Also,
We haven't even seen Josh Sturgill in a couple weeks.
and Calvin Allison.
Matt McLean sideways, coming out of the corner.
That should bring out the caution.
Oh my God, folks! You know what we call that up north? We call that stepping on it. If you don't know what it is, you just have to figure that out. Oh my God. Just when he had it, folks.
So you look on the replay, it kind of looked like he tagged the wall. And once you tag the wall here, you're going for a ride.
Oh my God.
Andrew Bird, the leader.
So that is coming down from the officials. We're going to make an official. Also, number 80, Matt McLean, first of the night. Andrew Bird is coming down to pits, though. Andrew Bird has shown to not be quick. That's going to give the lead to 27, Chuck Phillips.
So not many laps on his tires. He won 2, 3, 4. He won 6 laps on his tires. So, but I mean, I've been talking about this all night. Whether you run a handful of laps, 5 laps, 6 laps, those tires still fall off by 3 or 4 tenths. And for this track, that's a lot of time. So I don't know if Chuck Phillips just did that to, just get, his bonus points or what. So it should be interesting to see. But Chuck Phillips, he wants to, he has nothing to lose. He wants to go out and get this win. So, it looks like also someone else stayed out too. Is that the 42 car, Chris James as well?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm also seeing in the little crew chat, this Tim Hockenbergner, he said he got no sound, and his screen went black for 10 seconds. So he's done for the night.
He said, "See you guys next week." He said he had such a good run going, and hate to see that for him.
But we're looking at the top 5 right now: Chuck Phillips, Chris James, Andrew Bird, Raymond Dormer, and Andrew Jones.
Matt McLean, he's going to line up 7th. So,
Does he have something for this? All right.
I don't know. I believe he'll be able to get up. He'll be able to pass. He'll be able to pass Andrew Jones, Danny Lowe, Raymond Dormer, Andrew Bird, and maybe Chuck and Chris James. Not Andrew Bird, Chris James, Chuck Phillips. He's gonna. Person he's gonna have a hard time passing is Andrew Bird. The only way he's gonna get by Andrew Bird is if one, Andrew Bird has a bad restart, or 2, if he can get to him, move him out of the way. Because we already know he's probably going to get back at Andrew Bird for what happened at New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So let's set up Chuck Phillips and Chris James. As Richard just said, Chris James running 2nd, Andrew Bird 3rd, Raymond Dormer 4th, 5th, Andrew Jones. Danny Lowe sits in the 6th position. Matt McLean, Kyle Fram, Sam Warren, and Kyle Trito rounds out. Kyle Trito is in 9th, and Sam Warren in 10th. That rounds out our top 10, and we only have 10 cars on the lead lap. TC Heschel sitting in the 11th position, 1 lap down. He's hoping for another caution.
There's a lot of people hoping for cautions right now. At least one more. They're like, please.
And, the one thing that we forgot, that we overlooked, Richard, the 88 is starting in the rear of the field. That's the one thing I forgot to mention.
He did get the UL.
So that he should be interesting to watch as
He's going to start from the 10th spot.
As we're coming to 25 to go.
Chris James in that Busch car.
Say he's not the leader. 27 the leader.
Yeah, he started to go and then he thought twice. Which set up Andrew Bird perfectly. Andrew Bird's just looking down right now. He's getting that run going down the back. Nice block. Nice block. I'm telling you what. He says you ain't getting it this easy.
At 27, he's kind of been holding out, but 32, he has those fresher tires on the 27.
Yeah, as he looks to the inside. Coming into turn 1, Andrew Bird. It looks like he's not really getting the run that he needs.
He's running back on the outside. It's Chuck Phillips, and he's going to retain the lead. Raymond Dormer's going to the inside of Andrew Bird.
He got loose coming off there. Andrew Bird did. That was a great save.
He did not expect the 27 Chuck Phillips to be able to keep it off the outside. Because we're going to have another...
we got a 4-car shootout right now.
At the 27, Chuck Phillips. 32 of Andrew Bird. 70 of Raymond Dormer. And you got
car into the wall. Caution is out.
This is not what Chuck Phillips wanted to see. But it helps. The 88 car, sort of. And as I say that, I believe it involved the 88 car.
I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and take one final break before we get to this awesome ending. It's going to happen. It's going to be an awesome ending. Just stick around with us, folks. But we're going to be back here at the Simple Man Game Called Cup Series. Andrew Payne's Throwback at Darlington. Too tough to tame. We'll be right back after these messages. Here at the Andrew Payne's Throwback at Darlington, which is too tough to tame. There's one duck call that's out there that's a Simple Man game called Duck Series, and it's called the Enforcer or the Forcer. It is called the Forcer, and I think that's what we're going to have at the end of this race. is somebody that's going to force their way in to the playoffs. We're looking at a whole bunch of stuff that's happening right now. 10 cars on the lead lap. And I'm trying to see. All right, so Chuck Phillips, Andrew Bird, Raymond Dormer, Andrew Jones, and Danny Lowe round out your top 5 as they get their one to go. Matt McLean, Sam Warren, Chris James, Casey Heschel, and Kyle Trito are your top 10. That is what's on the lead lap right now. Those are the people that we're watching. We're really watching Andrew Bird and Chuck Phillips. Chuck Phillips did not pit. We're going to see if that'll work out for him. We have other cars in the back. Matt McLean, Danny Lowe, Casey Heschel, all these guys that are fighting for playoff position.
And it looks like we're going green this time by.
And it looks like he's just back. So yeah, as that pace cars get ready to go into turn 3, we're getting ready to call this son of a gun. It is a throwback edition. You're on Yellow Flag TV. You're watching Superman Game Call Cup Series. That pace car's in.
We're going to have 18 to go, and Chuck Phillips.
Chuck Phillips hits that gas. I gotta stop drinking the Busch so I cheer on Chris James. As they dive into the corner, I'm gonna tell you this where the power comes from. Andrew Bird is off the corner. He's gonna get the run. Can he hold it?
No.
Chuck, I'm telling you, Chuck has surprised me. How much he is holding off Andrew Bird. Nobody else tonight could hold Andrew Bird at that moment. And he is getting the runs that he needs. As Andrew Bird goes to the inside, takes first. But still, Chuck was doing his thing. You got Raymond Dormer out there.
He is on older tires, too.
Somebody just blew an engine. Robert Dudley blew an engine. We're going to hope he didn't leave any oil for Andrew Bird. As they're jockeying right now for the top 5 positions.
Contact.
Yeah, Chuck Phillips is into the wall.
Oh, booty tag. Casey Heschel.
Oh, car around, number 70. Raymond Dormer around. Chuck Phillips into Casey Heschel.
It looks like the 27, he got the wall. Then when he came back down, he just collected the one of Casey Heschel.
Folks, we got the drama heat now.
Yeah, he got on the wall. He got loose and bounced off the wall again. And Casey Heschel happened to be there. And now we can do it all over again. This whole restart thing.
Yeah, and this is, okay. Yeah, the EOL is going to the number 27. That is his first of the night.
Hey, Richard.
Go for it.
Look who's sitting in the 4th position.
Matt McLean. Look who's sitting in the 3rd position.
Danny Lowe, and there's pit stops. Maybe. Matt McLean's going to come down pit road.
Which is smart. Get those tires.
Get those most valuable 4 Goodyear Freshies. Freshies? Oh, no. Anyway. I'm weird today.
We just making up words as we go, folks.
I'm weird. Deal with it. And that's really not going to put Matt McLean that far back. Now, looking at Andrew Bird, looking at his run, I think he has, 2 cycles on his tires? Something like that.
Folks, this just it. All right? This just came to my cell phone. It's from Casey Heschel And all it says is, I'm blaming it on you. So, folks, what you don't realize is during the commercial break, we were interacting with Casey Heschel and telling him that we were going to interview him for the Jinx and everything. And look, I'm sorry. It happened.
That's great. I might have just sent him a text saying, "Yeah, sorry, that might be my fault, not Richard's. I have the curse here." So, but in all seriousness, looking at this, front running this field, you got, Raymond Domar. He's been knocking on the door all night. And then you have Danny Lowe. He's up to third. Sam Warren, Matt McLean. He only lost 2 positions, but he has those fresher tires. So interesting to see what Matt McLean can do. Chris James, we already know he's not good on these restarts. He's slow. But it'll be interesting to see what Raymond and Danny can do, and maybe even Sam can do with Andrew Bird.
Yeah, but does anybody have anything for Andrew Bird? That's the question.
No, he's dominated this race along. He's led a good chunk of the laps along with Matt McLean. But it doesn't matter how many laps you lead as long as you lead the last one.
I tell you what, folks, you're gonna have to start paying for those Jake-isms. That was awesome.
You can lead. 140, no, listen. You can lead 145 of the 146 laps. If you don't lead the last one, it doesn't count.
That is true. Yes, I was just throwing a funny in there.
I am a feature Hall of Famer. So.
Yeah, you said, folks, right there. Jeez. The lights are off on the pace car, so we got one more time around, and we're trying this again.
I'm gonna be watching the 88 car. He's been, these restarts. He has those fresher tires. Question is, can he negotiate his way through this field? He's gonna have 11 laps to do it.
I'm gonna be watching that number 79 Low and Order car on Z Talk Radio.
Can Danny Lowe, Sam Warren, or Raymond Dormer, can they time out this restart good enough to stick, especially Raymond Dormer, can he stay to Andrew Bird's outside and get a run off turn 2 and get the lead? I
tell you what, we're going to find out because that pace car's in. Green flag's up in the air. Green flag's out. Andrew Bird is hitting that gas and he is gone. Danny Lowe is trying to keep up, but it ain't going to work. Danny Lowe's falling back to the 4th spot. Let's get this going, folks. Car sideways, Danny Lowe. What a beautiful save. I tell you what, his 4th point of contact probably puckered a little bit.
That was a save.
That was the move of the night, folks. If we ever have that, it'll be up after the race. It'll say Andrew Paint's move of the night, and it'll be Danny Lowe's sideways white knuckle.
So we have 10 laps to go here as Matt McLean. He's going to almost had a run on the 87. We have 9 laps to go. All that the 88 needs is a caution. What the 32 doesn't want to see is a caution. As an 88, he's going to get a run off at turn 2 as they almost make contact.
Yeah,
he's going to fire the 87. I'm going to say those 4 fresh tires are helping, but I don't think he has enough time. He is 2.2 seconds behind Andrew Bird.
But we've all seen how fast you can catch up if you have the tires.
That is true. Raymond Dormer, he's, staying right with him, too. He's starting to pull away now, Andrew Bird is. As we're going to have 7 laps to go.
Yeah, he's about a second back.
As Matt McLean just got on the wall.
Matt McLean's trying to push her. It's just not working. He wants to catch Andrew Bird. He wants a piece of that, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. Andrew Bird is just too fast. As Andrew Bird goes into turn 3, he's just he's looking way too quick for you folks. I mean, this whole field is kind of spread out.
I believe now if a caution were to come out, the race would end under yellow, so...
Don't you put that bad juju on us.
So as long as Edgebird keeps doing what he's doing, he's gonna lock in his 7th win of the year.
7th win as we move on to Richmond International Speedway. Raymond Dormer's into the wall. That's going to put Matt McLean up there. He's going to be fighting for 2nd position now. I tell you what, it is impressive to see Raymond Dormer up here running 2nd, though, and contending. These people we do not give enough credit to throughout the weeks.
That is true, and I believe there's going to be 3 laps to go. Oh, sorry. 2 laps to go, excuse me.
As we're... yeah, he wants to finish this race on the green, folks. Andrew Bird just come across. He's going to come out of turn 4. White flags in the air, folks. Andrew Birds, go again. Going 1 lap. With the throwback at Darlington, too tough to tame. Going into turn 1. Coming out of turn 2. I tell you what, he only has turn 3 and 4 left for 7th win of the season. Coming down the back stretch. Leg hanging out the window. Going into turn 3. Andrew Bird is going to win his 7th race of the season for Simple Man Game Call Cup Series. Checkered flags.
As we're gonna get with Andrew Bird, Raymond Dormer, and Matt McLean with our post-race interviews. We're gonna take one more break. We're gonna get back with those interviews.
we are back here at the Simple Man Game Call Cup Series. Angel Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington. So we have your top 3 ready to interview. Top 3 ending up being Andrew Bird, Raymond Dormer, and Matt McLean. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take it on down to Matt McLean. Matt McLean, Richard Rose up in the Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy? Copy?
Loud and clear.
I'm going to tell you what. We started watching you. You got to the front. You were pulling away. And there for a moment, Andrew Bird was catching you. But it looked like you had something for him. And then you tagged a wall. What happened?
Yeah, you try to straddle the upper groove there. There's a little black groove that you try to straddle. And I kind of overshot that, just tapped the wall. And I started losing it from there. And I was going to try to hang on to it, try to save it, and I thought Andrew Bird was coming to my outside, and I didn't want to get him caught up in it. So I just looped the car around and decided not to come up the track and try to be a hero. But we had a really fast car tonight, and wish we could have done more with it, but, you know, what can you do? We had a quick car, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, you were one of the few that we seen that was going to be able to compete with Andrew Bird tonight. He's just really quick. Now, given your past, you both are locked into the playoffs. Given your past, though, if you would have caught him at the end of the race, was it going to be one of those things where you were just going to race him to the end, or were you going to move him for a win?
I think it had to see how it plays out. You know, I mean, he races clean most of the time. I race clean most of the time. But that is still in my head a little bit, you know. You got to keep it back there and just use it for a moment when the time comes. But you don't want to take a guy out for 5th. You don't want to take a guy out of a championship run. But you just got to make sure the timing's right if you're going to do it at all. And if not, then maybe you're the better guy or whatever. So it's just I don't know. I'm wrecking people, but it's just to wait and see, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, is there any sponsorships that you wanna get out of the way? You want to or anything?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to TPM Enterprises. I'd like to also say thank you to Simple Man Game Calls, Andrew Bird's Paint, The Buzz, Z-Talk Radio. I'd like to thank Yellow Flag TV. You guys do a great job up in the booth. And Tommy and Danny do a great job around this league. It's a lot of fun to run. And I just got to thank all the guys in the league that they run clean. Wish we could have fewer cautions, but what can you do about it? I also like to say thank you to my friend Sam Warren for running really clean tonight. It was a really good race, battling with him for a while.
Well, I tell you what, we look forward to seeing you next weekend at Richmond International Speedway. You have a good one. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and throw it now to future Hall of Famer Jake Little, as he's going to talk to Raymond Dormer and Andrew Bird.
Yeah, I'm standing by here with second place Raymond Dormer. And Raymond Dormer got a copy. Raymond Dormer got a copy?
Even talking to you. Are you even keying up over there, Jake Little?
You go and try it out, Richard.
Raymond Dormer, Richard Rose, Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
Sure, loud and clear.
They like me better. So, I was saying during the broadcast that most of the time we do not give you the mentions that you deserve because you're one heck of a racer. Seeing you come in, finishing second at Darlington, do you think you had anything for Andrew Bird if you would have caught him?
Yeah, maybe if it was like a green-white, that's when I felt most comfortable. But then after a few laps, got a little wear on the tires. It felt real edgy to me. So I was on that fine line of on the edge of out of control, however you want to say it. But nah, I don't think I had enough for him. I I just feel lucky to finish second.
Yeah, it was one strong race for you. You have any sponsors you want to give a shout out to or anything?
Matt said it all. I'll do Simple Man. Sorry, I'm a little sick, but Simple Man, The Buzz, Oval, and thank you to you guys for broadcasting it.
I'd say, well, we will not keep you long. You do sound sick. Congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you, and I will get much medication, and I'll see you guys next week.
And I tell you what, now we're going down to the Andrew Payne's victory lane for the 7th time this season. Andrew Bird, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to tell you what. I made a joke that at one point I watched your car go by and you were shaking a margarita in it, listening to some music. You were very fast at this track. How did you get that much speed?
I don't know. I think this track just really suits me. I was good at Kansas, right up against the wall too. And here I didn't expect to be this fast, but yeah, I don't know. I was able to. I mean, I could keep it on a lower line and still be fast. I didn't have to get inches off the wall every lap in every corner. And so that was really nice. Yeah, I don't know. It just worked out.
I mean, we basically watched you from the front, and then you were involved in that little accident, put to the rear, and then you worked your way back up. So we've seen you almost in every position during this race. Did it give you any kind of experience at this track, or do you think you were already trained enough to overcome all these obstacles?
Now, this is most of the time this season, this is my first time racing this track in competition. Besides that, I'd maybe run a few laps, and then I would practice a decent amount before the race. Here, I didn't even practice really all that much, especially the prior week to it. But yeah, just coming from the back, I had to be really patient. I knew there were so many laps to go at that point, and I just had to, be very alert in case I need to slam the brakes, which I had to do multiple times trying to get back up there, but also very patient, and it worked out.
Yeah, that's so much truth. And you know what? The one hard-hitting question I had was, knowing that, I mean, you got 7 wins, you have some controversial moments this season. How do you prepare each week knowing that you have such a huge target on your back?
Well, give me a little bit of credit, and I'm sure you meant this, but most of it, by pretty much all of it, is just because people trying to chase me because I'm the points leader. I have the most wins at the moment, but the only person who, that I can think of that has a right to have a target on me because of something unclean that I did was the 88 Matt McLean, and that's something I thought about during this race, and I mean, it's just he could have wrecked me right there when he was losing control of his car. He could have came up and wrecked me. He could have tried harder to save his car and put me at a higher risk, but he sacrificed himself and kept from coming up on me. So that was awesome.
Yeah, it does. It does show a level of respect. It has to happen. Any kind of sponsors or anything you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, Simple Man Game Calls, The Buzz, you guys, Yellow Flag TV for the broadcast, and Tommy for running this league so well.
All right, we will see you next week, Richmond International Speedway. You take it easy.
Yeah, Nicky.
So, folks, out there was your 7-time winner this season, Andrew Bird. And I think you guys heard it. I mean, he wants to demand a little bit of respect. So it's.
I mean, I can understand, with him saying, he's the points leader. He has most wins. even if he didn't have any, run-ins with drivers, he is going to have a target on his back. If you'll know, he is the strongest competitor in this field. Don't get me wrong, Matt McLean, he's very strong. Casey Heschel, all these guys, Patrick Green, they're strong too, but they know Andrew Bird, he's the one to beat for this championship.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it all boils down to. You know what? You can race good all you want. You can finish second, third, fourth, fifth all season. But if you're not finishing first like Andrew Bird, you're not winning championships.
And that is very true. And like you said, he just picked up a 7th win on the season. And before we go, any post-race last-minute comments you have for the viewers, Richard?
No, and actually, you know what? A lot of cautions, but we had fun. If you're still here, you had fun. I appreciate you sticking around with me and future Hall of Famer Jake Little. We're gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and run down the lineup at the end, the finishing standings. Andrew Bird finishing first, Raymond Dorman second, third Matt McLean, fourth Andrew Jones, coming in fifth Chuck Phillips, sixth is Sam Warren, seventh is Kyle Trito, eighth is Chris James. Ninth, finishing in the top 10, is Danny Lowe, and finishing out the top 10 is Sam Niederhelm. Coming in 11th is Casey Heschel, 12th Kyle Frame, 13th Robert Dudley, and I tell you what, this number 14 right here, finishing 14th, Tim Hockenbruckner, we thought he had something for it today. John Hinchcliffe, 15th, 16th Justin Epperson, which was involved in some early race incidents, 17th Patrick Green, and 18th is Scott Masick. A short field tonight, but one heck of a field, one heck of a race here at the Andrew Paint Schemes Throwback at Darlington, presented by Simple Man Game Call Cup Series. And we're heading to Richmond International Speedway next week, under the lights. Looking forward to that one, aren't you?
Yeah, that is true, and it's the last race before the playoffs.
How could I forget that?
So if you're not locked in and you're playoff eligible, Richmond is the place you're gonna need to get that win.
So I tell you what, folks, this is what you're gonna do. Put the beer in the fridge, get it nice and cold. Next Tuesday night, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meet us right here, and I'll be here. Future Hall of Famer Jake Little would be here, and we'll be calling a race for the playoffs. It's going to be a good one. Catch us next week. We'll be in Richmond. Good night, folks.
Thank you.